God doesn't want to leave you there. He wants to lead you out. Don't for 1 second read the Bible and think this is a judge who simply wants to provide a gavel and put a lightning bolt until there's a black spot of otherwise somebody that would be called a human being. That's not his heart. God wouldn't send Jesus if he didn't love you while you were yet an enemy. He wouldn't be telling you his truth and give you his word if he didn't want it to be a light unto your feet and a lamp unto your path. God has a passion for you, and his passion is his presence over your life. And your good is to be where he is. Do you know how you experience the light and life of Jesus? You tell Jesus the truth. Do you know what you do if you're caught in a besetting sin? You tell somebody else who loves Jesus the truth, and they pray for you. Confess your faults one to another, and the Lord will be faithful and just to forgive you of your sin and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness. It's a way that you humble yourself before God, and it's a way that God goes about not having something that's dark keep you captive. Now, if you want to know something about the heart of God, go to Genesis 18. Abram's going to talk to God about, God, if there's just 50 righteous in Sodom and Gomorrah, do you have to destroy the whole city? And God says, no. They go all the way down to 10. And get this, there's not even 10 righteous people in the city. It's not God's desire to judge people. If it was, he would have never sent Jesus. But there is a time where God says, I've had enough. If you want to know how God goes about hardening a heart, go to Isaiah chapter 6. He actually tells his servant, your mission from me is going to fail. How about that as a pastor? I just want to let you know, I'm going to send you to plant a church, but when you go to plant the church, it's going to fail. I would not appreciate that coming from God. And Isaiah is to give God's people God's truth. And you know what he says his people are going to do with it? They're not going to listen. That's shocking. He says, go and give them my truth, but they're going to have ears, but they won't hear. They're going to have eyes, but they're not going to perceive. And I want you to give them the truth until pretty soon their heart is so hard that I have no choice but to take from them even their own cities. God knows how to get a hold of people. And he knows that some people are never going to repent of their sin. And when they don't repent of their sin, even though it's not God's heart to judge them, he's going to say one day, I've had enough. Do you know how you prevent that? You gather around people around you that love God and care most about what God says and thinks. You tell them the truth. They have a loving heart and desire to see God move in a great way in your life. Not the people that are complaining, not the people that are embittered, not the people that want to accuse, not the people that keep telling you everything you do wrong. Don't get around those people. Get around the safe people and say to them, God has convicted me of something and I need to share it. Would you pray with me? I want a soft heart, not a hard heart. I want God to move in me. I don't want God to be repelled by me. And when you do that, God says, I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to move in you. I'm going to free you. I'm going to set you at liberty, because where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. How about you say to God more than anything else, I just want Jesus. And you give Jesus every opportunity to do his thing by telling him the truth, even if it means you got to confess something ugly to somebody who loves Jesus and loves you. The only caveat to this devotional is make sure you tell somebody that loves Jesus and loves you. Don't put yourself in a position where somebody wants to misuse you because you told somebody the truth, but they don't really love Jesus. We don't want a hard heart. We want a soft heart. And it comes through taking the bite-sized chunks of what Jesus gives us and choosing to obey it regardless of its cost.